Hello and welcome to the Trample
John
Bat.
Gavin sent me a fucking...
On you go. What did they send you?
He's just trying to interrupt you and be a dick.
a picture of his dinner the other night, a munchie box. It looked horrible, man.
Hello and welcome to episode 122 of the Trample Bat podcast. I'm Gary Black and joining me this week is Chris Conroy.
Love!
And John Walker.
122?
122.
Wait.
What happened to 121?
It was last week.
No, but 121, there'd be surely like a job reference in there.
No,
No,
but
I mean, or was there a job reference?
Yeah, there was.
I had prepared a brilliant 123 that I'm going to have to hold on to till the next
We're
time.
really fucking making memories now, aren't we?
That's what they always say. Start your podcast off really strong and then make sure new listeners are...
No, see, you've got it wrong, Gary. I like it capped at the listenership we have.
All right, yeah, sure.
I'm the repellent.
If anything, you want to down the numbers a little bit. Yeah.
Aye, just burn some off.
Was that a little sneaky tennis reference?
Advantage. Did it start today? Or yesterday?
Yes.
Yesterday.
I can't wait to see all you Twitter experts.
It was always the time of year to dust off your wooden tennis racket and go out into the car park.
Do you know what? That and snooker in November, and that was on the telly, and you know, it's snooker and
And you went out in the car park with your pool cue.
aye, drawing lines, bit of chalk. Is this a really long intro, or are we into the fucking podcast here?
I thought we finished it.
No, start the podcast.
You both well this week? We're still riding the wave of positivity.
I'm going to be honest, my graph is up and down.
I'm raging about my haircut.
Why you ang-
Raging a bit? It's a good change.
He's went too fucking high with the fade, and I'm not happy with
It is a bit John Lydon.
it. I don't know. I don't get the reference.
Johnny Rotten, Sex Pistols,
Right, okay. I do feel... Oh, fuck, of course.
the butter salesman.
Yeah. But see, when Gary just referenced someone, I always assume it's going to be like a YouTuber.
Aye, or uses the name in their birth certificate. Oh, you must see that film about Reg Dwight.
But it's too high.
It doesn't matter. A week and it'll be fine.
Okay. Aye, how long... Does everyone hate the hair...
A week's not a good haircut.
Does everyone dislike the haircut for like the first 2-3 days? Is
No,
that normal? Because that's how I always feel.
You need to wash it yourself.
I've already washed it.
It's not the same. You wash it yourself.
Right, okay. I'll wait it out.
You need to wash it 4 times yourself.
Can you do that just 4 times in a row, or does it need to be time in between?
Time in between.
Cool.
Natural.
I've always just done the continuous washes and just chalked it up on the list.
There's see if you've got a wedding next week. This is the week to get.
Well, that was I've got transmit next weekend, so this is my transmit.
Get your transmit
haircut.
haircut.
How many weekends is Transmit over?
Just one this time, because they fucked it last time.
Are you going the full weekend?
Nah,
or
just Saturday.
Just Saturday. Who's on?
Catfish the Bottle Man. It's a very John Walker lineup. It's middle of the road.
Magic.
Middle of the road, 12 till 12.
Nobody's getting any scalps here.
So they're just going to play that one song continuously, like 20 times.
And no, they're going to do a cover.
Oh, nice.
Wido.
What song would they do?
That bloody song that's like the most streamed.
See what Gary's got is, see Catfish and the Bottle Men are the same as the Blossoms, and that all their songs sound the same. So see that one song, Gary, it's probably 2.
It is them that have the most streamed song on Spotify over the year.
I don't keep up with things like that. I thought our podcast was the most streamed thing off Spotify.
Second.
Right, cool.
After.
It fucking looks great on Spotify.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a nice interface.
Aye, but
I've been thinking we should get new photos done.
don't even.
That's why he's got the haircut.
I'm causing
there's my
tension.
graph. Again.
So, John,
I'm in a trough.
let's help Chris come out of his trough. You got any good deaths for us this week?
Yeah, Petey from Remember the Titans, which is actually a true story. It's not just a Disney film, Gary.
It's not.
No, I assumed with your background knowledge of Disney, you would have assumed that I was just referencing a character that had died. No, it's
I mean, for me, it's the same as Bambi and Cool Runnings.
Yeah.
John Candy was just a made-up character.
But yeah, Petey Jones died today. He was the running back for TC Williams High School. This was a high school that was, although the facts were definitely ruined a bit, Conroy's trying to hold something back.
What's wrong?
I'm not saying this. I'm not saying this.
But yeah, he was part of the football team which won the state championships
So,
in 71. But this was the first school that was brought together. Black and white kids in middle school. But it wasn't quite the way it was. It was like 5 schools that amalgamated.
it's amazing that didn't really happen to run about the same time that everybody had colour tellies. Do you know what I mean? It was pretty close together. You know, everyone was black and white and then it was colour. Like, nah, fuck it, just mix everybody. It's going to look better on the telly.
Do you think that was, or was it that football was so bad when it was all white?
Snooker. Just fucking.
That's what it was. You see clips of like the first few years of American football without any African Americans, and it is fucking slow.
Yeah.
I did the very first season of Bullseye as well. Just out of the black and into the red. Nothing in this. Oh, fucking Disney matter. Do what you like.
I do feel like a bigger deal would have been made of his death, but it just seems to be brushed
is
off.
it the guy in real life that died, not the actor that played him?
Well, in theory, if the Remember the Titans Disney film had continued on as like a Big Brother series, both of them would have been dead now.
Right, was that a documentary? Or both of them would be dead?
No, it was definitely kind of fudged.
Yeah, it was like a
Film.
feel-good, family feel-good. Hey, look, all the races are working together. Disney's great.
It made it seem very dramatic at the end with them coming from behind to beat the team who'd always been pushing them and been quite racist towards the African American coach.
If you can change,
But they actually won.
I can change.
You guys get out of here.
But they actually won all 23 games.
That kind of thing. You know, the guys in the leather jacket. Scram! Why don't you scream?
That
kind of thing.
That's absolutely not how it was in the Disney movie. He definitely calls them a racial slur beginning with C.
Oh,
His name was Coach Boone, so you can fill in the gaps.
They should have written
That was
him
pretty
with a
brave.
different name.
That was pretty brave for Disney, actually.
Well, they made Song of the South, so
they could pretty much. Well, what if people complained at the time that movie came out? Would they listen to the concerns?
Who played Coach Boone? Give you a clue. We talked about it a couple of weeks ago. He doesn't make a bad movie. Denzel. You couldn't complain.
Who am I thinking of? Was he Coach Carter as well?
No, that was Samuel L. Jackson. Try to mix up Morgan Freeman with anyone.
Well, it was when you were saying that the real life person and the actor died. I was like, that'll be like Nelson Mandela and Morgan Freeman.
The cast of Remember the Titans was actually amazing. Gosling was in it as well. That was his first movie.
Really?
Well, first big movie just before The Notebook.
Gosling gets away with murder, no really saying much.
But he's brilliant. Like Drive is pretty much...
I just am wearing a jacket.
It's a fucking good jacket though.
You can buy them online.
No, you can't.
I'd send you the link, mate.
Cool.
I've looked it up for John Gavin before. He's obsessed with the
Soundtrack. We've talked about this before.
yeah, and it's a very
Harold Ramis in Groundhog Day, isn't he?
a very average soundtrack.
no, he's not.
He made it.
He directed it.
Yeah.
Did he have a cameo in it?
Is he dead yet?
Yeah,
Can't remember.
Is Bill Murray alive?
yeah.
The other death this week.
Have you seen Groundhog Day?
I watched it recently.
Cool.
The other death this week, and somebody I know you're a big fan of, Chris, was Beth Chapman, aka Beth the Bounty Hunter, wife of Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Oh, but she was the glue that kept the family together,
Exactly.
and also the template for all the hairstyles in the family. A true trailblazer. What colour of blonde do you want it? Same as my mum's.
So what did she do in Dog the Bounty Hunter? Was she like the receptionist that took the calls?
No.
She done just as much as Dog.
If anything, she was. If you had to be caught by Dog or Beth,
He would take you
pick
much more
Dog.
quietly. Aye.
Dog would be sympathetic to your troubles, and if you went, "Oh, look, okay, I'm fair cop," he'd take you away. Beth
What
would.
did she die of?
I don't know. That would have been a sensible thing for me to also have looked up.
Killed by a bounty hunter.
A giant bounty fell on her.
Just one bus too far.
Gary's research is terrible. Do you ever listen to Joe Rogan? No.
Nah.
His
Like
his producer,
intermittently.
his producer / researcher would
I
be on this right
know
away.
Pull that up. Well, essentially, what you've done there is said that Gary does not have equal footing with me and you, and he's essentially just a prick to.
Gary was here doing all his research half an hour before.
She died of cancer.
It's a race that we can all win, except for cancer.
Donald Trump says he's going to fix it.
That's because he probably knows the fucking medical companies are sitting in a lot of really good treatment.
Well, that leads us nicely into your right to die.
Man, I only had 2 axes on this graph. I'm into a 4th quadrant here.
Is it Lambert or Lambert? I can't tell because I know it's in France.
Lambert and
He's
Butler.
not French, is he? He's English.
That's what I'm saying, but because it's Lambert, but it could have been Lambert.
Lambert.
Could have easily been French.
Like Paul
He is in
Lambert.
France, though. So that's the guy who was in a car crash in 2008. So that's a fucking long time.
Yeah.
And he's been in a vegetative state on ICU.
Yeah.
Since then, and his family have finally been given the go-ahead for the doctor to withdraw. What do they actually do? They don't just pull the plug. They do withdraw it, don't they? So
yeah, it's like a gentle. It's not like they just turn the switch off.
Because you would potentially wake up or be in a lot of pain or both.
Yeah.
But they've won the right to do this now.
Yeah, I believe they do it step by step to make sure that you're not going to just open your eyes and be like, shit.
Yeah.
See the amount of times I've said this to my wife and I've insisted that I'm kept hanging on as long as possible. Like, see, even if it do you know, it disrupts MD's, you know, it kind of stops her moving on, or my kids kind of get a wee bit scared with it, you know, it kind of...
Because they have to come and read you a book every night.
3 times a week, and me just being really unresponsive, and I want that. And I also looked into the idea of getting taxidermed and placed in a dome, you know, a giant snow globe to sit in the living room.
Can we put a cone in your head? Because it'll be so Scottish.
A cone? Oh, you mean like a traffic cone?
Yeah.
Do you know what I quite like? See if I was dressed up in World War One memorabilia, but as if I was going over the top. German.
Okay.
Oh, or maybe the Turkish. Well, the Ottomans.
The Ottomans,
involved?
yeah.
The Ottomans, they had fucking really cool helmets. But I want it to be as if I've got like one leg coming over the... I've got a few taxidermists picked out. Like one leg coming over the chair and, you know, like rifle in hand. You know, heavily influenced by Blackadder.
Which rumour is making a comeback.
Oh, he can fuck up. He's got enough
They're
money.
going to make a new series based in, I think, the 70s, a 70s university.
I see they were bringing back the... Oh, right. Do you know what? Blackadder was a really good concept, but Mr. Bean, I can't go with that.
No, I'd never seen the appeal.
You were too old. Just.
See...
For Mr. Bean?
Aye.
Who's the one that isn't David Williams? Matt Lucas?
Yes.
He tried to do the same thing. Do you know how he made so much money, apart from the credit card adverts? Do you know why Mr. Bean made so much money?
No.
Because you can show it anywhere.
Oh, of course, yeah, you don't need to...
There's no language barrier.
Uh-huh.
And did he not do something similar with Mr. Pompidou or Mr. Pepidou or something? Same idea. You see, once you've made it once, you can sell it to every territory. Mr. Bean is very talented, but kind of, it's like you've been framed. You know what I mean? You couldn't like kids could watch it and repeat. If you've got a favourite episode of Mr. Bean, just tweet me up. You know, send me the link. I'd be eager to change my opinion on it.
What would be your grounds for wanting to die?
Having to watch Mr. Bean on repeat.
No,
I don't think doctors will take that. Because I noticed that they had
what is the criteria?
They had to consult the full list of doctors who had treated them over the last 10 years.
Right, here's the criteria. See, when the doctor comes in and you're there, and Gary's there, my wife and I's there, the kids are there. See when everybody's there. See when the doctor says, Chriiis, you want us to do this? Chriiis! Christopher!
So essentially, if you can't protest,
that's the best time to get me.
because this was the annoying thing. People were saying that
Chriiis!
it'll put people in vulnerable positions of not being able to defend them, like families choosing for people. But see, where like the software, I know this is different, but the software that like Hawking was using and Rickson's now using, where you literally have people who don't have any speech left and can't move, who can still communicate with people. I think we need to solve that issue, and you'll be fine. Like if people are in a car crash and they never come round for 10 years, it shouldn't need to go 10 years before you go, should probably do something. I mean, at this point, he's just a fucking drain on the electricity.
Chriiis.
How long would you leave a TV on your house before somebody moaned at you to turn it off because it was a waste of electricity?
That's a great point.
Now imagine fucking 10 plugs keeping somebody alive who's non-responsive and has been for 7 years when they first take this to court.
Mate, I've stayed in rented properties with meters, and you'd just be sitting there and the fucking electric would go out, man. Like the choice wasn't yours.
Do you know what it'll be? It'll have been his wife by his bedside every day, having to charge her fucking iPad and having to go to the waiting room and just looking at that plug going, come on, there's better uses for this.
I think we hold life too precious.
I think what you're talking about is people's relationship with death. Like it isn't sort of seen as natural. Do you know? I can't believe that.
People know they're going to die, but never feel okay with it. Like, no, see, genuinely, even myself, I know when it comes to the point where I'm going to die, I'll be like, I don't want to go. I want another Cartinos tour.
The whole thing about extending your life as far as physically possible is perverse.
No, it's not.
Of course it is. Like, what?
Right, this is a great fucking time to bring Glastonbury into it. Right. Now, my school pals, all the same age as me, we're on the same chat. Essentially, all they wanted to see at Glastonbury was Liam Gallagher on the Saturday. And instead, what they chose to do, and what a lot of people chose to do on Twitter, was denigrate, you know, what are these kids into these days? And I'm like, will you fucking listen to yourself? Like, there was some really, really good acts on. You know, like contemporary acts, young people producing fucking really good art. Stormzy? What the fuck's this all about? Stormzy? How did he get a fuck? What's that all about? Just a fucking humble young man
It's the
trying
same.
to do good in his community.
But it's literally the same thing as in the mid-90s. People going, oh, fucking Oasis. It's no real music like we had in the 70s.
Aye.
It's exactly the same time frame difference.
I thought some of the stuff at Glastonbury was brilliant. Do you know what? I'm really sorry about this. I'm going to go and get my phone, right?
Okay.
Right.
I'll keep...
Or if you get can you get my Twitter on your phone?
Uh-huh.
It's just there on your home screen.
See on Sunday, the Sunday coverage.
Yeah.
I went to the gym, got home at 3. Back to back on the iPlayer Live, I got to see Kylie Minogue, Miley Cyrus, then Vampire Weekend.
It was a good set.
That was fucking amazing.
The coverage was unbelievable.
For two and a half hours of music, I was like, I'm not even a Miley Cyrus fan or Kylie Minogue. I was just going, this is fucking good.
The people that are going to... I thought there was a lot of really, really good stuff.
What do you think of Liam Gallagher?
I never watched it.
No.
Mate, I've seen it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, what is he going to do here that is going to fuck it? Right, so this brings me on to the fucking the wife thing. I'll come back to that in a second.
Okay.
Right, these were the best 2 tweets that I seen related to Glastonbury, okay? I know one of the guys, I don't know the other one. The first one from Joel, who is at Joel Baby Tweets. 43 retweets this got, right? Brilliant.
Okay.
What Joel's written is, they always moan about Stormzy and Jay-Z and Beyonce and Kanye, don't they? You never see them whinging about the fucking Zootons. How good is that? Fucking gets the point right across. Right? The best tweet I've seen was from comedian Richard Brown at Richie J. Brown. Consistently a fucking really good tweeter. This is the best thing I fucking read about it and sums the whole thing up, right? The negative comments around Glastonbury. What Richard's written is, I remember my best friend playing me Dizzy Rascal in 2004, and now I'm watching another grime artist, Stormzy. He is headlining the main stage at Glastonbury. That's evidence, if evidence were ever needed, that as a white male, I can make absolutely anything about me. How good is that? That is fucking brilliant. Oh. And that sums up the way people look at life. They think that it should always be the summer of 95, rather than appreciating that we've had our kids are getting older, and it's their summer of 95. Do you know what I mean? It's the progression, it's the seasons, you need to let people have their golden spot, their golden time.
Did you see my point about Lewis Capaldi be proven by the highlights package on the Saturday?
I feel like this weekend was the turning point for Lewis Capaldi, where the weight of opinion is starting to turn against him.
Well, that was it. So Lewis Capaldi, somebody put on Twitter, Lewis Capaldi appeared more at not singing on the Glastonbury highlight package than he did singing. It showed his intro, which was 2.5 minutes. It showed the first song, and it showed a 5-minute interview with him, but no other songs on the highlight package, because as much as he's funny, it's fucking dire,
this was the closest I came in nearly hearing a Lewis Capaldi song.
It's dire, man. It's so shit.
Right, but is it, mate, he's got the #1 album in the UK this week.
It's because his Instagram's amazing.
Thought the Stormzy Stab-Proof Fest for Banksy was fucking brilliant. Yep. The amount of conversation that stimulated.
Stormzy's full set was brilliant. I'm not even a fan. I literally knew no songs.
But people go crazy. Do you know what? They're fucking loving it. Then Dave in the Thiago Silva footage.
That was amazing.
That guy had an earpiece in.
They've given him out when he's
Did they give him it? I seen. I wasn't sure.
But people are choking.
Because he's apparently quite well known, like from underground scene. Not in the sense like people. He'd be like
he has rapped previously.
It'd be like an open spot.
Mate, his fucking mic technique was rotten. He was all over the shop with the fucking.
But there's a clip of him down the front during maybe the streets or another type of garage act, and he's right down the front of somebody's shoulders with no top off as well, try to get somebody's attention. So he's obviously been trying to get on stage with other people as well. Yeah. So I don't know if I don't think it's been a planned thing. I think he's literally just been going to enough acts that he knows and trying to fucking get on stage. It's
the exact same thing as you being row 3 at the Cortinas saying, John, do you want to come up and bash a tambourine? There would be somebody there going, he was a fucking plant. Mm-hmm. Well, when you go to every fucking gig on this tour,
it's only a matter of time,
and you're not selling merch, fucking fling him a bone. But the good things that came for that was Thiago Silva actually messaging him.
That was brilliant.
Then Gary Lineker retweeting it, and the wee guy went back and went, well, at least I didn't shit myself. He's changed his fucking Twitter bio to Alex Mann, Glastonbury headliner. Fucking milk it. And do you know what? He did not miss a line. He did not miss a bar. He fucking nailed it.
Oh, he's obviously got an earpiece in, hasn't he? See, when I went to see Dodgy co-headlining with Kula Shaker in 1997, you wouldn't have people showing up in football strips.
Who else?
When will they ban flags from Glastonbury? That's what I want to know.
It's become so involved.
Men with Ven and CJJ. What the fuck? That was all I seen.
So you were saying the best part you've seen about Glastonbury. The thing I enjoyed most was the Robert Smith interview when they get inducted in the Hall of Fame. it started doing the rounds again because they obviously headlined
Yeah.
on Sunday night, and it's the interview where they've been inducted in the Hall of Fame and the girl interviewing her is going, "Oh my god, the Cure, the Cure, the Cure! Are you as excited as I am?" And he goes, "I don't think so."
Ralph thought, I've not seen any of the Cure. Ralph thought that the Cure, Robert Smith might have been miming.
No, because the fucking voice lost quite a bit, like near the end. I don't think that at all.
I don't think he would either. Chemical Brothers were unbelievable. I've started to watch John Hopkins. Joseph Goss gave me a jazz tip. I didn't mean it to mean like a jazz tip. I mean a tip for jazz. Did you watch any, Gary?
I saw shit. Who's the actor that has the jazz orchestra?
Oh, Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum's jazz orchestra was quite fun. I watched Stormzy. I watched.
Do you see the Killers?
I turned it on and saw the Killers were headlining and went, "What the fuck is this?" and turned it off.
I know, what's this? One of the biggest bands in the world ever. But they fucking nailed it though.
The Vegas,
I'm sure
the Nevada Cortinas.
Not with the last two, bringing on Pet Shop Boys and then Johnny Marr.
Yeah,
that was pretty much like rolling out your fucking.
Poor timing though. Just when everybody's decided they can't listen to the Smiths anymore.
That's not the point. It's the opposite.
No, I think for a long time Johnny Marr could have taken these guest spots and maybe held back a wee bit. But for Johnny Marr to step into the spotlight and go, "No, I'll sing the songs, I'll play the songs." It was due that. There was a lot of affection for him, and the Pet Shop Boys were great as well. Thought Neil Tennant was great, but do you know what? It's cheesy as fuck, but everybody seemed to be having a right good time.
Oh, sure.
So,
yeah, I did something I've never done before as well. A guy on Facebook had said, "Do you ever you look at the lineups, you look at stages, but after you get to about the third or fourth stage, you generally stop, go onto their website and scroll and see how many stages there are. It's unbelievable. There's like 40 or 50 different stages,
and you get down to comedians." There's good comedians all day as well. You're going, I don't know what day.
You suddenly, the thing he said was, keep reading, and then just keep reading, and then after a while, think about the fact that you've not recognised anybody for ages, and then look how far down the scroll bar you are. You're like, all right, okay. You're down, and then you realise you're only about a third of the way down, and you've never heard of anybody for like the last 7 stages.
See the booking policy and the diversity on stage then reflected the diversity of the people in the crowd. Right?
Yeah.
You've got people that would go to grime and garage acts. I'm not a fan of the genre. But you need festivals to be diverse. That's what killed Tea in the Park.
It was too much the same.
It was the same. And you can't... if you have a society where everybody's exactly the same, I think it's pretty fucking boring. I think Emily Evis did a fantastic job. Ralph says he caught a bit of the Cortinas and he said they were absolute dog shit.
I'd agree.
Wow.
What
was wrong?
But again, I'm going to make excuses.
It was indoors.
Oh, was it?
No, it was outdoors. No, that's why it was dog shit.
I would have said that the whole Friday was pretty poor from anyone, but I don't know if I don't know. I know from outside gigs when it's fucking horrible Monday that it is shit sometimes.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why see on the TV why they can't have a better setup where you're getting like better sound. Like why you can't get the sound direct from the mics and equipment.
Like they can remix it for
why can't you
because
just
there's 14 bands a day on that stage 3.5 days in a row. Do you know what I mean? It's a fucking just 60 acts.
But it was the vocals were fucking pretty much you couldn't hear them.
You'll catch your pal Billie Eilish.
Well, I watched the full set again, and I did a bit more research into when we were talking last time.
Yeah,
and I know I mentioned this to John earlier, and he thinks that it's no a criticism of her.
See, the one that always got my nerves about that came from nowhere sensation was Daniel Bedingfield.
Yeah,
he made the whole album in his bedroom. See these people that are, some of these people that are making albums in their bedroom. Their fucking bedroom's the size of the local swimming pool.
Yeah. So yeah, like after we spoke about it the last time, I did.
So have you seen my clean pants? Yeah, they're just next to the Pro Tools laboratory.
So
I thought I left them in the Roland Fender suite.
So the short version is
Yeah, but just working away, just did a few songs, just working away in my bedroom.
so the short version is that yes, our mum and dad are musicians, but they're also been jobbing actors for 25 years in Hollywood. The brother, who is the one that plays the keyboard and writes all the songs, was in Glee, which was
Right.
a shock to me. So he was like a cast member of Glee for 2 seasons.
Yeah, but the cast members of Glee are actually the people who aren't on screen will just be actual musicians. Yeah, and
Oh yeah,
singers.
aye.
So, I just like take the high road. The guys actually did Fish and Loch Lomond.
Yeah. So when he got signed up to Glee, the two of them got signed to him and Billie Eilish got signed to a development deal at Interscope.
Right.
And then so she was 14.
Is that Jimmy Iovine?
Yeah.
Does he miss a trick with Jim?
So she's had 2.5 years before she became
She's
a big
fucking,
thing.
She's fucking
of
Eminem
coaching.
with dyed hair.
Which I mean, it still takes talent and determination and stuff, but it also takes
What's like fucking
stylists and planning and
Ralph Finn was talking about it today. I'm angry. That's why I'm using both these names. Miley Cyrus. And then I was like, it's just so conflicted. She's up there fucking telling out all those people going, if you've got a dream, you can do what you want. See, just don't listen to anybody. Just follow your dream. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to bring a special guest on stage. It's my dad, whose money made all of this fucking possible.
Yeah, but let's face it, that song could have been more bad PR for her than it was good. The money's great.
What one?
Don't break my heart.
Oh, Billie's made the fucking money. Oh, is that what she sang with him?
No, I'm just saying that could have been a career stopper.
There'd have been more honesty. It was a fucking career stopper for Billie.
yeah.
I mean, the daughter having to deal with that.
Aye. Don't listen to anybody. Don't listen to anybody that says you can't follow your dreams.
That's why she was Hannah Montana for so long. It was like we need to get past this.
Are you okay? I get the positive message, but a bit of fucking realism here.
There's no realism in the music industry. None.
Oh,
See what Stormzy's set's done though is basically boosted Transmit as well.
You think so?
Well, because they were getting pelters for getting him headlining,
aye.
and it's all sold out.
There's fucking 51% of this country seen the guy wearing a Union Jack. They'll be fucking there.
Yeah, he's a good Rangers man, that Stormzy.
Aye, he is.
No, his first name's Campbell. Campbell Stormzy. I go, he's black. Yeah, see what it's like. What he said do was alright. Chriiis! Chriiis!
Do you want to do the Cineworld stuff?
Aye, because I know nothing about it.
Aye.
So I've just cancelled my membership with them. It's nothing to do with this story, but I'm going to...
John, have you cancelled your membership because Robert the Bruce?
Is this what this is?
Uh-huh.
I've no idea what... Wait, hold on, right. Are we doing this?
Well, this is it, uh-huh.
Is this Robert the Bruce thing a real movie or is it a fake? Is it a spoof?
It's a real,
Well,
it'd be
no,
better if it was a spoof.
No.
Well,
I seen a clip for this.
uh-huh. It looks like a fake movie.
Fuck off.
Right, do you know why it looks like a fake movie? Because it's made by a straight-to-DVD production company. It's low budget.
So, but it's real.
It's real, and it's the guy playing Robert the Bruce is the guy who was Robert the Bruce in Braveheart.
I thought it was like I thought it was like a joke.
No, it was real. But so...
It's like the Confessions movie, like window cleaner, driving instructor, milkman. It was the same guy.
Fake Robert the Bruce. That's a niche. Do
you know why it popped into my head? Those movies was they're talking about bringing back the Carry On films.
Oh, for God's sake.
Do you know what I see after the whole Weinstein thing? They're like, what we need is a bit of rapey inappropriateness.
Good British beachside postcard.
Right, sorry I interrupted you about that.
So, there's this low budget Robert the Bruce film. It's been shown in some like Glasgow Film Theatre. Some Odeons have got it in Scotland just because it's historically
Angus McFadgen's mum's house.
Okay.
But Cineworld have decided that they're not going to screen it anywhere because it's not also, as well as not being a big production, it's also getting quite bad reviews from film festivals.
No.
Right?
You mean you mean the trailer that went out up until this exact point?
You thought it was a
assumed
joke?
spoof.
Yeah.
You mean the critical public?
Cool.
So, somebody, maybe related to the film, maybe just happened to be, said, why are Cineworld banning this film? I bet you Westminster's got something to do with it. Right? So it kicked off on...
They didn't... So what you're saying here is Cineworld didn't ban it. They just didn't pick it up.
Okay. Yeah. So then people started complaining to Cineworld store managers. And in particular, the Cineworld store manager in Aberdeen said, I don't know why this has been banned. She didn't say it's not been banned. She said, I don't know why it has been banned, but it wouldn't be a decision taken here. It would be taken at our head office in Israel. So the next thing that then happens is a load of people going, it's Israel. Israel is banning the film, so that Scotland looks bad.
Fucking Netanyahu.
Aye. Netanyahu flicks have picked it up though. I'm going to pick up my phone and go.
So 4 days of absolute madness of people going absolutely crazy.
But by crazy, I've not seen anything, Gary. So
Yeah, but you're not on Facebook anymore.
oh, so it's only on Facebook.
Yeah, because that's where old crazy people are.
That's where the idiots live.
Honestly, people like cancelling the Cineworld, saying I'm never going to...
You ever went like a night out, right? You went to a night out, you all go back to a flat or a house, and there's a house party, and then at 1 o'clock you're like, I'm working tomorrow, and then you get up at 8 o'clock and you go and do your shift, and then you come back at 2 o'clock in the afternoon with some McDonald's, and the remnants of the party are sleeping on the couches. That's what Facebook looks like.
I've just realised something though. I've just cancelled my Cineworld membership this week.
That'll be put down to...
I'm now going to get...
You're on a database.
I'm going to get marketed like free Palestine stuff into it.
No, what you're going to get is will you come back for a bucket of popcorn?
Not for $18.50, is it now? Fuck that.
A month, is that what it is? $18.50 for the pass?
So I went to View Cinema. Free, 2 adults, 1 children, was cheaper than 1 adult for Cineworld.
Yeah.
So I just went, nah, it's not worth it.
So any reasonable person that tried to come and say, guys, listen, all right, I can see how this looks, but if you think about it rationally, there's not much to see here. You're just anti-Scottish and you've got an agenda and you're probably a unionist in disguise trying to...
Well, it'd be fair if they're for Aberdeen.
So then, obviously, Cineworld looked at it and went, oh, there's hundreds of people who want to see this film. So they made this. They went, look, not all our cinemas can have it, but any cinema that's big enough,
That's quiet.
yeah, we'll put on a screening of this. Victory, justice. And then people start going, well, I'm still not going to go see it in Cineworld. They've lost my custom for life because of this. The government's obviously told them to unban it. Mental. Absolutely mental. And you are one of them, John. You're lumped in with them.
Apparently, I'm going to literally be marketed to.
Aye, the blacklist.
Aye. I mean, I'm happy with it.
And still, the people who do go see it will still be like, no, it was good. I bet you.
But I've never seen the other one.
Braveheart.
Aye, and I'll never see this either.
No. Looks terrible. But it was like...
Are you going to see it?
No.
Not even in the DVD?
No.
What if they brought the DVD out in a really nice sort of enamel tin? And there's only 500 of them?
It's only MCU films I do that for.
I don't even know what that is.
If they brought Robert the Bruce into the Marvel Universe.
Marvel Universe.
Marvel Comics?
Yep.
Universe?
Cinematic.
Oh, is that right? Okay, well, I was with you. Sorry. And I know what it is.
Yeah, people are fucking nuts, is basically the moral of that story.
See,
Just
you
the
say that though.
MCU sounds like an American university where there's never been a sexually transmitted disease.
You can get it sharing towels. They need to wash though. Yeah, you say that though. hundreds of people is still like 0.0000001%.
Well, fucking ramp it up. How much is a ticket at Cineworld?
Yeah,
It's 12
£27 or something.
12 quid for an adult was fucking extortionate.
It runs into thousands of revenue for them.
No, because these cunts were never going to go see it, and they were probably Cineworld card holders.
I'd say they'll pick up about 20 grand out of this. Let's do the fag packet maths here. Gary, get your pen. Don't point your pen at me. Right, so 12 quid you're saying?
Right.
Let's say there's only 200 go.
Right.
What's that, John?
240.
Yeah. 2,400.
Okay, and they all spend how much? It says £6 as an average.
What are they getting? Half a bag of popcorn?
A tenner?
Aye.
Yeah, but also that £12 isn't all profit.
Gary, how much was it cost? Robert the Bruce will be approaching them free. Please take the movie.
Cinemas lose money.
I heard there was actually a pub in Stirling changed the name after seeing this movie. It was so bad.
He's English anyway.
This has been see, just the way you're describing it, Gary. This has been somebody's labour of love, like a passionate project that they had to see over the line that started with a bigger budget, and then Compston get line of duty.
And you can imagine in a few years that this will be the textbook case of how do you market a indie film with no budget.
Do you think so?
You drum up anger.
Instead of actually the cast getting sent to Cannes, they're going to be able to watch it in the house with cans.
Yeah.
What a horrible... Like, it's see if they didn't get the budget, they should just have chucked it, eh?
So I've kept the positivity going this week.
Super.
I went to see Avenue Q at the King's Theatre.
Right.
Which is a puppet musical.
Yep. How was it?
It was excellent.
Yeah.
I tell you what, probably on a far bigger budget than the Robert the Bruce movie.
I think so. Also in attendance was Off Grid podcast host Ben Grant.
Oh, did you see Ben Grant? How was
I
he?
saw him. He didn't see me because I was above him. I was looking down on top of him.
What a Gary Black statement that is.
I was supposed to go to the 2:30 showing, and my day get massively fucked up.
Okay.
But the staff at the ticket office were very, very accommodating and very helpful and got our tickets changed for the 7:30.
Okay.
But we ended up on the middle rung. It was quite good. We'd seen it before, and I'd been on the ground.
Right.
So it was nice to get a different view of it.
Yep.
But very
was
enjoyable.
it the same cast, different cast?
No, it was a different. No,
places?
it was about
puppets, mate.
8 years ago. It was the same puppets, but
Same
a different cast.
Same people.
Have you ever seen it?
So it's got the guy that wrote some of the songs for Book of Mormon, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to see Book of Mormon Saturday.
Whereabouts?
Of Mormon.
Manchester.
Oh, Manchester.
They've got the first lead from Broadway.
It's work,
All right, okay.
It's a work in progress. It's £140 a ticket.
It was the cheap.
The only problem was on Saturday, the King's Theatre in Glasgow was fucking boiling. You could see the heat rising off from the stalls.
Yeah, I can believe it.
It'll be fire soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They turned the air conditioner off 5 minutes before the show started because it made noise. Everybody had their ticket, like furiously wafting their ticket in front of their face. But
So, how many stars are you going to give it out of 18?
16.
You don't often see a 16-star review. That's quite big. Big talk.
Good. And
Also, the lead lady had sticky out ears, which I'm a big fan of.
what the puppet did?
No, not the puppet. Don't be ridiculous. Not the puppet.
So Sharon Davis was in a puppet play. You turned up 5 hours early for. Is this a positive story?
This is me trying to be positive and you're trying to drag me down.
No,
I
but
won't let you.
Gary, here's the way to look at that:
Uh-huh.
is see a positive attitude. That's what got the tickets sorted.
It is, because
If
otherwise I
you'd
would
been
have...
a negative cunt, you probably wouldn't even went.
I wouldn't have
You just went,
bothered.
this is fucked up.
yeah,
Missed it.
this is totally fucked.
Oh, she's fucking puppets. I'm not driving all the way to Glasgow.
I think it's you that needs positivity now.
So thanks very much again to the unnamed usher at the King's Theatre.
You should have got said person's name.
Well, when I went back the second time,
Of course he did. He banks all this stuff for later.
when I went the second time, I did say, "Oh, I'm glad you're here," because I was worried that I never got your name or anything. And they just went, "Huh." So they obviously didn't want to tell me then.
Aye. They've probably done something under the table to
I think so. I
give a customer a positive outcome that those desk jockeys wouldn't agree with back at head office.
I phoned up first and like,
They're taking off Peter.
He's back.
Because it's a group of theatres now. It was just a random call centre in the Midlands, and they were just like, "Nah, there's nothing you can do."
What? Who was your point about this? This guy in the French car crash coma? Do you think
They've approved it. It's the first time outside of Switzerland and Europe they've approved assisted death.
right?
And it's now surely going to put pressure on other countries to say, look, there is actual circumstances where this needs. But the only the problem you've got is, in the UK, doctors are pretty much wildly against it because they don't want the responsibility. But it's not a doctor's responsibility. It's going to be the responsibility of the patient's family and 2 independent doctors.
It's like chickens. Like, see if you want to eat chicken, you kill it. Let's see if families.
It's only a matter of time now. I can't wait to be high up on the waiting list.
For
It should be
chicken killing.
Aye.
See, like the organ donor list, it should just be like that. Whereas you have to fill out something that says, in the event of either of these illnesses, I'm out.
Once you reach 40, you're out unless you opt out.
See when you.
No, it's dementia for me, man. Fuck that. Fuck getting trapped in a fucking mindless
But
cave.
you'll not know.
You do. So, my mum met the Queen.
Oh, I knew you were going to mention that.
And she's no sharp about it since.
I'm not going to come out of this well.
No, it's fine. It's not. That's just a brushing past of it. So my mum went to see my gran, who's got dementia, lives in home today, and told her, was showing her pictures, and my gran went, "I remember when she became the Queen, and then was giving off all these facts from like the 50s and 60s. Still doesn't know who I am. Doesn't know who her husband was. Still thinks Churchill's the Prime Minister, but is aware the Queen's old as fuck now.
I tell you what, see when Churchill played Glastonbury,
Oh, mate.
what a year. See when you were talking about the organ donor thing there?
Yes.
See when you buy your road tax now, and at the end it's got the organ donor thing? I think that's the perfect time to get people, because you're like, well, you've just fucking emptied my bank account, you might as well have my fucking organs. That's what I think every time I give them money for the road tax.
What did the SNP pass? Have they passed that?
Yeah. It's not been enacted yet, but it's coming.
Like,
So
you need to opt out.
You need to opt out.
Which is really, I mean, I would almost just say, you know what, seeing you're dead, the body's not yours. That's it.
Right, I'm going to put forward an idea here where, see what you're saying, at what point would you switch your machine off?
Aye.
I think, see, for medical science to go forward in an honest way, I think you need to make it into a fucking game of operation where you just take one thing at a time and then replace it with the artificial thing.
No,
I think this is our chance to get an AI robot out of a fucking...
no, but
And they'll keep going until your nose lights up red.
yeah, but is this not the argument for it? Is that at a point of, say, a 28-year-old man's in a car crash, at 28 he may have had organs that were worth harvesting, but 10 years later, where he's not done anything with them, they could just be depleting, and then they're no longer used to anyone. He could have saved 7 lives or given 7 people vital organs, but no, we can't do anything about it. You're like, fucking 7 against 1.
I don't see why we're waiting on people to be ill.
But that's not an illness. That's somebody who's been... the car one specific, ICU for incidents, should be a bit where they go, it's been a year, he's never going to come out of this. They're just not going to recover.
Well, you don't know. Imagine he switched the machine off and he just went, oh.
Trigger Happy TV's making a comeback.
You should have seen your face.
I want a divorce.
John,
Yes.
you have a banhammer this week.
Do I?
Apparently, the word side effects.
No, but I did ask if I've done it before because it rang a bell when I started moaning
You've
about
not done it before.
it. Okay.
What's it? That should be a question that would ruin your banhammer. Sorry, mate.
On you go.
No, fucking love me with his banhammer.
No, it's just
He doesn't have one.
It's just the bit on medicine
Uh-huh.
that says side effects.
Mhm.
And see if you look on it on like NHS 24, they don't have a side effects bit anymore. It's just effects.
Uh-huh.
They've just removed that,
Right.
but people still say it, and it's still on all the prescriptions.
So you think
I
the,
just want
the,
the-
side, the word side is...
I just want the word side removed from it.
No. See, the
'Cause what it is is
the
just
principal the principal reason for the medicine is
Is the
the
effect.
effect that that gives.
But medicine can be used
there
for
might be
4 or
these-
5 different things. It's just depending on what you're trying to action at that time.
Well, think about this, right? See,
They're all the effects of the medicine. What they are is an unwanted thing. It's not a side effect. It's just an effect of what you're taking. That's simple as it. That's the medicine's going to make you do this. It's an effect of the medicine. I know you don't want it, but it's an effect of it. So sorry, it's happening.
So it's a side effect.
No, it's not. It's just an effect.
Did they have the words may involve, may cause?
Well, I think
these
that's
side
what I
effects?
think that's what the NHS 24 is changing to. But it was just something I keep seeing on things, and it's bugging me a bit now.
I was going to ask, what is the difference, Gary,
Mhm.
between effects and affects?
Well, I actually know the answer to this.
Tremendous, mate.
An effect.
You can get me at Defo Chris Conroy.
Why did you ask? Why did you ask? You knew that I would know the answer, and you still asked it.
Right, go. Mate.
I'm no interest.
Oh, come on! Don't be a drama llama.
See the effect you've had in Gary?
Exactly.
It's basically just my pre-drinking one rehashed.
Yeah.
Well, I get absolutely done off Ralph this week.
What for?
He texted me last week, saying that he had a ticket for a gig on Wednesday there. He says, I'm coming down for a gig next Wednesday. Do you want to come? I was like, yeah. But don't, and I made the mistake here, right? I says, aye, but don't tell me. I'm going to go blind. Don't tell me the venue. Don't tell me the act. I don't want to know anything.
That can be exciting.
It can be. So we've been sending fucking joke possibilities all week. It's Lulu at the bar. It's Simple Minds at the Renfrew Ferry. And, we're laughing about it all week and that. And there was a couple of acts I said that he's trying to get me into that I've said specifically going, I've gave a couple of tunes a bash, I've given an album a bash, I'm just not feeling it. So I say, as long as it's no them name or them, fuck it, brilliant. So we're going back and forth all week. Is it Man Ran at the Hydro? We're going through all these ones. Just having a laugh about it. So Wednesday night, 7 o'clock, pick him up, we go for a curry at Mother India. Food was brilliant. So we're up that end of Kelvin Grove, and I says, right, tell us the venue. He says, because I'm up in the Highlands, we're going to the Hailey Bar. It's in the basement of the Hailey Bar.
Right.
We're going to go and see the Peat Bog Fairies. So he was quite convincing. So still going blind. Fucking lamb sag, naan bread, fucking curry's great. Right, well, that's us settled out about walking around, get to the Hailey Bar. He's going to know the Hailey Bar, and then we start walking down in another direction, and we get to Kelvin Grove Bandstand.
Okay.
I'm like, oh fuck, I've not been in the bandstand. Brilliant. Magic. 5 minutes we're in the queue, and I'm going, nah, I'm going to stop guessing, you know that. And then I seen a flyer on the ground for Mac DeMarco. I was like, that is one of the ones I tell you that I would not come out of the house for. He's like, I know, if I tell you wouldn't have came. Absolutely ponied me, man.
Was it good?
Last half hour was really good, but it's the Stormzy thing we were talking about going, fucking the kids were loving it.
Yeah.
We stood on one side, watched the back, went to the bar, stood at the other side and watched. Last half hour, people have been flinging joints and stuff on stage, and he'd been swigging for a bottle, and the bottle steadily got harder. You know, it's spirit, wine, beer, wine, spirit, and then it was just spirit. The joints come out. He starts taking his top off, pulling the shorts up and all that. getting a right carry on. But the guitar player, he was just a blonde legend. He was brilliant, the guy. He decided he's fucked. I'm just going to play covers. So he just started singing the covers with the full band while the main guy, Mac DeMarco's fucking prowling about and noising up the crowd. They did like, normally at the Kelvin Grove Bandstand, it's fucking Dr. Hook, Brian Wilson, Echo and the Bunnymen. It's all pretty sort of low intensity crowds, and they massively underjudged how many people they should have had at the front. So the wee guys figured out that, see, if one guy went over there, the 4 guys at the front would all rush to that side and there was space to get on the stage. There must have been 12, 14 different people made a run for it, got on stage. They had an absolute nightmare. But the last half hour they started doing the covers was fucking excellent. It was good to see a crowd is just right involved. You know, it kind of like they really went for it. What did they play? Because it was the first gig of the tour in Scotland, one of the covers was Over and Done With, the Proclaimer song.
Right, okay.
Kids are going fucking mental for it. Don't Fear the Reaper. Fucking A Be Sweet Home Alabama. I'm grouping that in. We Don't Feel. Loads of covers. A good laugh, but Ralph absolutely fucking done me, man.
And I take it you and Ralph are both looking forward to the start of the Tour de France this week. I think I'm going to get involved.
Are you?
I think so.
We've got a chat.
Good.
Yeah.
My efforts in my cycling computer game have made me more interested.
Right, this is just Pokemon, but something I'm fucking interested in.
I've got you. I won my first stage tour this afternoon.
You won your first stage, or you won the first
I
stage
won
race?
My stage race.
How many stages were that? 5.
And I won by a minute 50.
Is it the real stages?
Mm-hmm.
What was that, the Dauphiné?
No, it was a 2.2 under 23 in France.
So you need to work your way up.
You need to start at 19. You need to work your way up.
That's tough.
I'm a Team Wiggins rider.
Right. Okay. You quite enjoying it?
I love it. It's unusual to find a computer game where when you finish in the top 15,
as a
you
result,
feel like you've actually achieved something. You know, I've never played like a Formula 1 game where if you finish in the points you feel brilliant because you've really tried.
Are you the team manager or are you the cyclist?
So the game is set up that you are the manager, but the career mode is set up that you are just one rider.
You're Marcus Rashford.
Yeah. So, but what happens is you create your rider, and as you progress through the game, you get access to a player to protect you, a cyclist to set up a cyclist to set up the sprint for you and stuff like that.
Domestic and a lead out train, and you getting into all the chat.
Aye.
Amazing, mate.
So it's got me more. I mean, I used to always watch the Tour de France when I was a kid. I used to just like watching it for the scenery. But I'm looking forward to it.
Right, I'm going to put my tips. Jacob Fuglsang.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a good age for it. And he's early 30s. Rides for a team called Astana. Taking each way bet on him. There's a guy who rides for Team Ineos, which used to be Team Sky, called Egan Bernal.
Mm-hmm.
But he's only 21. But he's
getting. I've seen his name getting mentioned quite a lot.
He's really, really talented, but he does need protection.
Is there one beginning with a D? Quite a short name beginning with a D. I've seen a German guy saying, "Oh, he's the one this year." I should have.
Is it like a fake name?
No.
This
was somebody in real life talking.
Somebody in real life?
This is a real life guy saying, "This is who I think will do well this year," but I can't remember what he said the name was.
But that could mean top 15.
That's true. That's true.
Peter Sagan is always a nailed down certainty for the green jersey.
Okay.
But I think Michael Woods is a great each way bet. I'm in the wrong podcast here.
And did Froome have...
Sorry, it's not Michael Woods. Michael Matthews at Team Sunweb.
Has Froome had a big crash recently?
He's fucked, mate.
Is it what happened?
He came down. They were doing a recce, a time trial course. So it's only him and one of the guys for his team out in the team car, and they're doing the time trial course to get the bends and the corners and everything. Yeah. He's went up the hill. He's coming down the hill, 40 kilometres an hour. Goes to pick his beak. Gust of wind smashes him into a wall at 40 miles an hour. his hip, his leg, everything fucked. I'm trying to think who the German would be. He'll not be back this year. He's fucked.
Yeah. Is he not even in it?
No, mate,
Is he actually?
He's fucked. He's fucked.
Aye.
Team Anios are great. Do you know what? There's loads of names you could batter about. See for two outside bets if MD's going to do it. For the King of the Mountains jersey, there's a guy that rides for Trek Segafredo called Ciccione. Ciccione. Alaphilippe is close to a nailed on thing for the King of the Mountains, but this boy for Trek's pretty good.
Cool.
Sagan's the leader for the green jersey, but Michael Matthews at Sunweb's in with a shout. Bernal, full sang, Yates brothers. There's fucking because Froome's it. There's just I've rumbled on with this.
Just getting no interest, man.
Well,
how long is it going for?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
It starts on Saturday. This is a big game. Sort of one of the most exciting cyclists. They just won loads and loads of Grand Tours. I think he won 5 Tour de France.
How long would it take if it was non-stop?
Well, that's the way they used to do the race.
So how long did that take?
I think it was still over 3 weeks, but the stages were much longer. Like the stages would take fucking days, man. Like, see, instead of having 21 stages, like a stage a day,
Aye.
they did maybe only 6 stages.
but it was like, I leave Paris and we'll see you in Marseille in 2 days to register
Mate,
your
there's
time.
so much cheating going on. So much cheating.
Aye.
Like, see the fucking two guys, see if they had a 3-minute lead up the road, they would agree, let's go for a push. So they would pull up for a tree, one would start pushing, then the other one would jump the bike.
Was there not twins once as well? Like very, very early
Oh, I
on.
can believe that.
So the only other thing we've got to talk about today is somebody mentioned in our Brexit dads chat that we've still not organised a day out.
Oh, this is what... You mentioned this when I come in, and I says, run everything by me, because I'm a fucking control freak.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. We don't want to be left, just us, in a
No,
couple...
don't say what you said to me.
Okay.
Don't say that one there. You fucking suicidal maniac.
So what's the plan?
What?
Do we want people to get in touch with us?
I'll start to make you laugh off the top of my head, but see, for like engagements, like if you see this now, you need to stick to it and commit to it. It's not like picking up your gran.
Or organising a Dirty 30?
Gary, I come up with fucking shit hot ideas. See these ideas?
Uh-huh.
If you decided to roll with some of them and just it would free me up to have more fucking ideas. Cool. But instead, I'm having to fucking act out the idea. Do you know what I mean? Fucking fling me a bone here,
I
mate.
mean, that's on you.
Well, maybe people enjoy the Dirty 30 podcast on the Chris Conroy podcast, available through the Trample Bat Network, coming soon.
So do we not want to have a day out?
I will the fucking Chris Conroy day out where I'll fucking message all the people on my own.
Why are we not doing a live podcast?
Could you get involved with the energy?
Aye. It's this.
That's true. That's true. It is literally this.
Mate, I do not think there'd be any fucking interest
It's
in
this.
that.
I think you'd be
Well,
wrong.
that's what I was going to do. We want to measure interest?
I think you'd be wrong.
Or do we not?
You're such a fucking prick tease, man. Just get in touch. Mate, I made a sarcastic comment about fucking crime podcast last week. 4 kind souls got in touch with me and recommended.
Did you realise he was being sarcastic?
Yes, 100%.
I was like, oh, that'll be good. People are recommending.
He said it 3 times.
This is the point I would get to turn off the machine. When you two are arguing over my bed going, we should have acted in some of those ideas, they were fucking gold.
Chris!
Oh, I'm going towards the light. Oh. Right, Gary, what you were going to do there was fling me under a bus and
I
go,
wasn't going to.
I'll go the 21st of July
No,
and
not
Waxy
at all.
O'Connor's,
Not at all.
and then all of a sudden, I need to go to Waxy O'Connor's on the 21st of July. 3 weeks, the tour's on, man. Right, are you asking people to get in touch with you directly?
I'm asking people to get in touch with us on Facebook or Twitter or email.
No, just stay on Twitter.
I'll take anybody. I'll take any.
That's what I'm talking about.
I want.
Gary, see when you say, what do you think of a live event? What you mean is, Chris, write a fucking live event.
No. I was just talking about a day out. Just a nice afternoon, gentle, fun.
That's why just a day out doing something appeals to me more than a fucking live.
Okay.
And I tell you something, comedy's dead in the summer. Like, you do not book into September now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking being reasonable. I've nowhere to go here.
So if you
I'm
want to
having to
meet,
reverse out of this cul-de-sac now.
if you want to meet Chris, you need to let us know.
Nobody fucking wants to meet Chris. Fucking, how vain are you? Show up, I'd need to fucking talk to them, or you be passive aggressive trying to catch fucking Pokemon or fucking Witherspoons.
Right, I'm away to help this guy out tune his toms because he's having a nightmare.
That's fucking brutal.
And listen, if you do have any crime podcast recommendations, just get in touch. I fucking feel so bad, man.